Good morning. Welcome to WFMS. We're getting the news out to you. Hey, students and staff, who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday. It is October 22nd, and we are here a couple days before the end of the first quarter. Only 2 days left. Only 2 days left. The first quarter ends on October 23rd. So there's a little bit of time. I'm hoping that you've been communicating with your teachers, working hard, working diligently to get what you can get in. All right, today is Thursday, October 22nd. A-Day students, you're Zooming with your teachers. You are going to be with them synchronously. B-Day students, you're asynchronous. A-Day and B-Day students, you will both need to go to your teacher's Canvas pages. All right, take a look here. Today's welcoming ritual. Think of one time that you have shown courage or bravery to overcome something that you were scared of. And we've got a nice quote here. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. That is a great quote by Nelson Mandela. All right, moving forward. Attendance, attendance, attendance. It matters. We're going to be doing an attendance drawing. Students that are present and on time to AP every day this week will be entered in the drawing. We've got prizes. We got a bucket hat and pats and pencils and notepads and much more. We'll get that together. We'll check that list to see who's been making it to their AP. Why AP, you might ask? Because if we can get you here in the morning, right at the beginning of the day, that sets you up for success. All right, this was fantastic. And this was all over social media. And this one was in the SJR. And we want to say congratulations to former Falcon, Rashad Rochelle. Rashad right now is a Springfield High School junior. He's going to be the class of 2022. And he is committed to play Division I football at Rutgers University. That's a Big Ten school. That's big-time football. That's Division I. And he walked these halls a couple years ago, and he ran track and did other sports, and he was a fantastic student, fantastic citizen. We want to say, way to go, Rashad. We are so very proud of you. Now, you've seen these slides here. Today's Thursday, 6th grade, you're going to go to your Canvas pages at these prescribed times. 7th grade, it is Thursday. You're going to go to your Canvas pages at these prescribed times. And 8th graders, yep, again, it's Thursday. You're going to go to each of your teacher's Canvas pages at these prescribed times. All right, this is something that is really fantastic. We have had great success here at Franklin Middle School, and that is in the Dr. Martin Luther King essay contest. Now, the Ministerial Alliance of Springfield puts this on each year, and basically they come up with a great prompt, a great thing to get you thinking. And this one's a quote, and they've got a quote here, and using Dr. King's sermon, I've been to the mountaintop. You'll have to look into that. You'll talk with your FMS writing teachers, and you'll think about this prompt, and we would love to have you participate in this. And last year we had 2 of the winners, and I think one of the high school people that won used to be a Falcon. So the prizes is real money. First place, $400, second place, $300, third place, $200. I think we got second and third out of middle school last year. We had the high school one. So we'll talk more about this. Your writing teachers will be talking more about this prompt. And we'd like to see good participation in this. I know we will. All right, take a look at this. We want to do a shout out to Walmart, not Target. Shout out to Walmart. Yesterday we got a call. Said, hey, we have some school supplies for you. And we received a very generous donation from Walmart, the one on Freedom Drive. And that is a fantastic picture of Miss Womack, Miss Greco, and myself. Basically says, thank you, Walmart, on Freedom Drive. So students will be talking about getting some of these out to you. If you need some supplies, let us know. All right, take a look at this. We started this last week, an AVID strategy. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and we have an AVID elective here, and we have an AVID teacher here at Franklin Middle School, Mr. Pochnock. And here is the tip of the week. While remote learning, use Google Drive to organize your work like you would use a physical binder. Now, what you can do is go to Google Drive, and it can be accessed on school Chromebooks. We've got the link there. Google Drive also allows you to create folders and move and keep track of your various assignments that you've used, Google Docs or Google Slides or any work assigned in Google Classroom. And at the very bottom here, we have a Google Drive tutorial. So we've got these announcements in PDF form. We've got these announcements where you can access them and learn more about Google Drive. We're getting to have some expert students and absolutely some expert teachers using Google Classroom. Love it. All right, we've got some shout outs. We want to say shout out to Mrs. Shaw. Hayden says, Mrs. Shaw is my AP teacher, and I love waking up in the morning and going to her AP. She always wakes me up in the morning. We talk about a lot of things. She is super nice, and I can always trust her with everything. Love to hear that. Hey, we got to have a shout out to Mr. Pochnock. Mr. Pochnock is an amazing avid teacher because he always wants everyone to be successful and do the best that they can do. He is awesome, and I hope he has a wonderful day. Here's a shout out to Mrs. Huffman. This goes to Mrs. Huffman because she makes learning about art way more fun. It's like she has a connection with her students, and I always look forward to going to her class. That's from Michaela. And finally, a shout out to Mrs. Womble. Hey, Mrs. Womble, she is the best teacher I have, and I never get bored in her classes, especially AP. I'm glad I have her for AP and math. She's going to see this on the announcements with me. So that's coming from Kylie. Students keep sending those shout outs. It's very nice to see. It can make an adult's day here at Franklin really special, and we like that. All right, we've been talking about this one for a little while. We have a new banner on the FMS webpage calling all FMS students. We want you to dress up in your favorite school-appropriate Halloween costume and then snap a photo of it and send it to us. Now, we don't want any weapons. We can't have that. It has to be school-appropriate. It can be scary. It can be weird. It can have googly eyes. It can do this. It can do that. But it has to be school-appropriate. We won't show it if it's not. So make sure you get that. You can send that to Mariotti at sps186.org. That's down here in the bottom left-hand corner of that slide. And I bet you'll get a bunch of great photos. We're doing this just like we did that first day or first week of school. And also when we had students submit pictures with their pets. It's kind of cool. All right, are you interested in sports? If you are, we have a Falcon Athletics activity schedule button on the website. So you'll take a look and you'll look for this blurb button on the bottom left corner of this slide, and it tells you what you need to know. But if you want to play basketball or track or volleyball, you've got to have good attendance, no Fs, a 2.0, that's a C average or better. And you have to have a ride to and from practices. That's a COVID thing. There's bus situations. You also have to always be wearing your mask, be on time. You have to have a personal water bottle. So physicals need to be in, immunizations need to be in, and you get those things taken care of. So you can always reach out to Ms. Greco or myself if you have questions about athletics. Keep your eye on the FMS website and on these announcements for opportunities in athletics. But check out that button first. All right, hey, student of the month. We've got Ms. Craddock. Her student of the month is Mia. All right, FMS student of the month. We've got Mr. Zenon student of the month, and it is Micah. And who do we have here? We've got Miss Mariotti student of the month. That is Zachary. Love seeing those photos. Great job. And that's not a student of the month. That looks like Tom Holland. It is Tom Holland. And we're on a superhero run here. So what superhero is associated with this alter ego? Peter Parker. We've had Bruce Wayne. Can't remember the other one from this week, but now we've got Peter Parker. Think you know the answer? It's coming up soon. On to the word of the day. Egregious. Egregious. Conspicuously and outrageously bad or reprehensible. Prosecutors questioned him about killings and other egregious human rights abuses perpetrated by his regime. Again, the sentence, I would use it differently. Not going to your Zooms, that's egregious. Not doing your homework, that's egregious. Egregious is the word of the day. All right, moving on. Brain teaser of the day. All right. I think this one requires you to understand the concept of PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S. Calculate 9 minus 8 plus 7 times 6 plus 5 minus 4 times 3 plus 2 minus 1. I'm sure I said that wrong. What is 9 minus 8 plus 7 times 6 plus 5 minus 4 times 3 plus 2 minus 1? That definitely would take a piece of paper for me. Not sure if it will for you. Work that out. And if you know PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S, and you know what that means, it's going to be helpful. All right, moving along. The joke. Bad joke and puns. I wonder if the Arachnophobia Helpline has a website. I wonder if the Arachnophobia Helpline has a website. It's just not that funny, folks. It's just not funny. I'm hoping you're not giggling. I hope you're not chortling, giggling, what have you. It's just not that funny. Moving on. Hey, on this day in history, today is October 26th, but back in October 22nd, 1962, JFK's address on Cuban Missile Crisis shocked the nation. I know in U.S. history class, for 8th graders, you guys will be talking about the Cuban Missile Crisis back in 1962. And I think that map kind of shares a little bit with us all, or shares with all of you what it is. There's Cuba right below Florida. They had missiles pointing at the United States. We didn't like that. You'll learn about that more in 8th grade U.S. history. All right, birthdays. Happy birthday to Mark Noriega. And happy birthday to Carvel Stevens. Happy birthday to both of you. On to the weather. Well, we've got a beautiful day here tonight. 80, low of 61. That makes for a nice fall day here on October 22nd, the last day that they'll be golfing out at Passville Golf Course. So we've got a nice day for you, Mrs. Zinnan. Friday looks like 64, and Saturday looks like 54. That's going the wrong direction. Oops, going the wrong direction on that temperature. But that's the forecast, and we can't do anything about it, folks. All right. Answers. Peter Parker, his superhero persona is Spider-Man. And the math brain teaser using the concept of PEMDAS is 37. That's your math brain teaser. You might have to go back and take a look at that one. And as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, oh, looky here. Look at that beautiful picture. Look at that picturesque fall tree. I don't know if you'd find a more beautiful tree. I think that's looking out the window of perhaps Mr. Trumper's back window. Beautiful pond reflecting nature's splendor. All right, Franklin Middle School staff and students, we need to have a great day. And remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, and respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.